Hi blockchain visionaries, I'm George Levy. Welcome to my channel where we talk about blockchain, Bitcoin, and cryptocurrencies. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I invite you to hit subscribe and hit the bell so you know exactly every single time I publish brand new videos. And everything I'll be talking to you about today, I'm including the links in the description below. Today I'm going to cover one of the most common topics that I get asked about. It's a very important question, and that is, what is better, to buy Bitcoin or gold? In this video, we're going to be talking about the price of Bitcoin and the price of gold. And I want to talk specifically about the moment in time where we're at. It's actually April 13th, 2021, and Bitcoin just hit a brand new all-time high and is currently at $63,000, just above $63,000. Now, this seems like a lot, but we have to put things in context because what we have to realize is that it depends also when you got into Bitcoin. If you buy Bitcoin now at $63,000, and it goes up to $70,000, you gain $77,000 in the process. But if you got in when Bitcoin was less than $1,000 or even lower than that, depending on when you got into Bitcoin, it really depends on how much you've actually been able to earn over time. What is your investment worth? But another investment for people that actually want to actually secure and get out of, like, for example, fiat currencies like dollars or euros or yen, they want to park it. Many times they think about gold. Now, gold has traditionally been the safe parking place where people put dollars in order to preserve their wealth. That is because gold over the centuries has actually held its value. It's actually held the price quite well. Then again, gold also appreciates, and some people look at gold for the fact that their investments are going to appreciate over time. So today I want to talk about two specific investments. One of them is going to be gold, and the other one's going to be Bitcoin. So when we're looking at Bitcoin, we're looking at this precise moment in history. Bitcoin right now is at 63,244. You just saw that it switched down from 253 to 244. There's a lot of volatility in Bitcoin, but what I want to point out is that as of this precise moment of this recording, Bitcoin is at about $63,000. Now, also, at this precise moment, the price of 1 ounce of gold is $1,753. So the point I'm trying to point out to you is that when you look at investments, if you actually want to invest in gold, to buy 1 ounce of gold, you'd have to put $1,753 right now. Now, if you want to buy a Bitcoin, you'd be looking at 63,000 and change, right? So this is what we're looking at. But what would have happened if you would have invested $1 in 2009 in Bitcoin and $1 in gold? And that's the analysis that I want to point out to you. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Many students have been writing to me, and viewers of my videos have been asking me how they can get started in Bitcoin. In fact, they're seeing all the activity with the price of Bitcoin rising and things like Tesla buying $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin, and they don't want to be left behind. So I'm going to tell you right now a very easy, safe way that you can get started with Bitcoin. Now, what I'm going to give you is not financial advice. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. What I'm telling you is what's worked for me, worked for countless students in my courses. Even my father has taken this approach successfully. And what you really need to do is, you don't have to buy a full Bitcoin. You can actually buy a fraction of a Bitcoin, and you can do so using Coinbase. Now, many people, if you go to Coinbase, you can actually buy Bitcoins from Coinbase, but using a very special offer link that's available for this viewers, and I'm actually presenting it on the screen and including it on the description to this video, you can actually get a free account at Coinbase. You can get your free cryptocurrency wallet with Coinbase, and you can buy $100 or more of Bitcoin and get a bonus $10 of free Bitcoin additionally. So think about it. You can get started with as little as $100 if you buy Bitcoin with Coinbase using the link that I'm presenting you. And additionally, you're going to get an extra $10 worth of Bitcoin absolutely free. Now, this offer is available only using the link below, which I'm also including in the description. But take advantage of it because you can get started very, very quickly and safely using Coinbase like millions of people around the world and like me. And you can do it in the process of buying $100 or more of Bitcoin and get an extra $10 worth of Bitcoin absolutely free. So I hope you'll take advantage of it. Use the link presented here. And let's go on with the rest of the video. As a matter of fact, the information is available. And if you would have invested $1 in Bitcoin when Bitcoin was worth far less than $1, so what you find is that if you would have invested $1 in Bitcoin back in October of 2009, and you would have gone to today, what you find is that your investment today would be worth over $82 million. Whereas if you would have put $1 in gold back in 2009, your investment today would be $1.67 exactly as of today. So the key point I want to tell you is that when you look at these investments, investing in Bitcoin, if you would have known back in 2009, your $1 investment in Bitcoin today would be worth over $82 million. Whereas if you would have parked your dollar in gold, today you'd have $1.67. Now what's interesting is that what you have to realize is that it's not just that Bitcoin has grown in price and gold has grown in price, but the fact is the US dollar has dropped in price. And let's look at what that actually worked out to. So if you would have actually had a dollar in 2009 and you held on to that dollar to today, your dollar is actually worth 81 cents. You actually had a depreciation of your dollar where your dollar can only buy what would have bought 81 cents back in 2009. You have quite a drop right there. And it's because the dollars actually are just dropping in value regularly as more and more dollars are printed. And over time, inflation eats away at the price of dollars, which is one of the primary reasons why traditionally most people, when they're thinking about holding and preserving their wealth against dollars, they park their money in gold. But now we have Bitcoin. And as you can see, the difference between Bitcoin and gold throughout time is quite considerable. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you learned something in the process. I bring you brand new videos every single week, so make sure to subscribe to this channel. And if you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I would love to hear from you. Until next time, I'm George Levy. We're changing the world, one blockchain at a time. See you next time.